A coworker pointed out in mid-April that CompTIA had a $50 beta exam for the Pentest Plus certification. I never heard of this cybersecurity certification. I signed up for it anyway since I work in government IT for a 3-letter agency. If I pass, I would get a $370 certification for $50. If I failed, I would have taken my first certification exam in 15 years. After 10 weeks of studying, I took the beta exam this week. It was an instant experience. Before we deep dive into today's topic, a disclaimer that this video is not a paid promotion. I paid for the CompTIA exam with my own money. CompTIA provided no compensation and or editorial guidance. The affiliate links in the description below provides a small commission from each sale to support the channel. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. After I signed up for the beta exam, I bought the CompTIA Pentest Plus Certification Bundle ebook. I'd spent a month reading the study guide from beginning to end. What kept jumping out at me were the frequent references to Kali Linux, a specialized Linux distro with all the cybersecurity tools pre-installed. I pulled out an old Dell laptop and installed Kali Linux. After poking and prodding for a few days, it became obvious that Kali Linux needed its own study guide. I bought the Kali Linux Penetration Test Bible by Gus Kawaja. After glancing through that book, Kali Linux should have been a requirement for the certification. The Pentest Plus certification calls for 3 to 4 years of hands-on experience. As a system administrator, I validate the monthly Nessus scan data and remediate any outstanding issues. That means I'm slicing and dicing spreadsheets with 200,000 items to find the 5,000 items to remediate. 7 years of Microsoft Excel wasn't going to cut it. I had to reschedule the exam from Memorial Day to late June. I got the first dose of the Pfizer COVID vaccine on Friday before Memorial Day weekend. My concentration went to hell for a day. I got the second dose a week before the rescheduled exam. My concentration went to hell for 2 days. I tried to reschedule for a second time to get more time studying. That option wasn't available in the Pearson VUE website. If I wasn't ready after 10 weeks of studying, oh well. The biggest challenge for taking an online exam at home was finding a compatible PC. My editing PC failed a hardware check because the exam software couldn't find the webcam and the microphone. Never mind that every other software I had worked with the webcam and the microphone. I'd swap out the editing PC for my test PC that had a fresh install of Windows 10. The beta exam had more questions and more time to answer than the regular exam. My approach to taking the exam is to read, understand, and answer each question in 2 minutes or less. Most questions are answered in 1 minute or less. I got this exam, like all my previous exams, done in 90 minutes. My impression of the beta exam can be broken into 3 parts. Half the questions were familiar, half the questions were unfamiliar. The command line questions were overwhelming. Familiar and unfamiliar questions was what I expected on the beta exam. Familiar questions came from the old exam and covered by the study guide. Unfamiliar questions should appear on the new exam and covered by an updated study guide. My problem with the command line questions came from a lack of hands-on experience. If I were to take the exam again, I would flag all the command line questions for review. After I answer all the other questions, I would use the remaining time to answer the command line questions. Because this was a beta exam, I won't find out about the results until the new exam goes live in October. I'll get a snail mail from Pearson VUE informing me of the results. If I pass the beta exam, the new certification will show up in my CompTIA account. My plan for the next 3 months is to keep studying for the Pen Test Plus certification, dividing my time between Kali Linux and the study guide. If I fail the beta exam, I will wait for an updated study guide before scheduling the new exam later this year. That's it for today's show. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to see more videos like this. Thank you for watching.